Okay, so this is what you do for you to be able to control your vMix from your phone app. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that they're both connected to the same internet. So right here, I'm using my phone's hotspot. So my phone my system rather is connected to the phone's hotspot. So in an ideal situation, you want to be connected to a router or a MiFi. So if you're using a MiFi, the phone has to be connected to that MiFi, and the laptop also has to be connected to that MiFi. So now we are in Easy Worship. We're in vMix, and what you want to do is you want to go to the Settings tab. I'll give it some moment to respond. So you want to go to your Settings tab. While that is loading, you can actually come to your phone right here and open Chrome. So you want to open Chrome and you want to be ready to type in the the IP address. So let's go back to the system now. So you have, if you scroll, you see where this is written web controller. So when you click on web controller, it gives you a website address. So if you have all this turned on before, turn them off and then restart. So when you restart, it's going to come up. So turn everything, all this off, leave this on. Don't have a username or password included. You can do this later, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I have mine turned off. You can always change your ports to 8089, 8099, depends on what you want. But let's just be like this. Now let's go back to the phone. So you want to type in the IP address, which is 192.168.43.107 colon. Then you increase the port 8088. So when you press this, it opens up what you're seeing here, and when you click on this first thing, nothing happens. So when you click on the second one, nothing happens. And the third one brings up everything that you have. So you can see you have 1, C2, 3, VS4, 5, I6, N7. All this has a meaning. So I know that I1 is image 1, C2 is camera 2, 3 is a camera, it's a USB camera, but because it's not active now, that's why it's not showing as a camera. VS4 is a special box that we made. It's a V double box. Then you have I6. I6 is an image. You have N7. N7 is an NDI. Then you have 8, 9, 10, and you have T11. T11 stands for title 11. So how can you be sure of what this thing says when you're not close to your phone? If you actually click on this button right here, the one after this one with the two dots, when you click on it, it actually gives you a drop down of everything. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is labeled accordingly as it is. So now let's go back to our screen. Let me see if I can do this side by side here. So right now, it's showing, you can see on the top part you have output, you have preview. So if I was to press, if I was to output 4, which is the VS4, if I was to output 4, you can see that it automatically turns on. Sorry, let me turn off the NDI here. So always make sure you turn off your NDI. So you can see that it comes on right there. So if I wanted to preview it, say I didn't want to just output like that, I wanted to preview, you can actually, let's say for example, you want to bring up just the scripture. We know by default that N7 is the NDI. So you want to preview it first to make sure that that's what is there. And after previewing, then you can click on merge and it automatically comes on. Can you see the animation? So that is how you use your that is how you use your easy worship. I mean, that is how you use your phone with your vMix software. So from here you can switch to anything. You can preview your image, can cut, you can immediately, probably a camera just went off. Okay, let's say for example you're using camera 3 and then camera 3 cut. Immediately you can easily cut to camera 2 and then camera 2 will do the rest of it. So you can easily cut to this, you can easily cut to the title and it comes up. So you can see these animations that you can do right there. So you can cut to one, then you have 1, 2, 3. Those are overlays. So you can actually overlay the title on it and then it comes on. Can you see? So you can overlay the title and it will come on it. So you have your overlay settings. I have different overlay options set. So I can turn off overlay 1. And if I was to use overlay 2 for say the NDI, you can see that it brings it to a corner because that's where I've set it on the system. So that is that for that.